So good evening. My name is Erica Shields. I'm Chief of Police for the Louisville Metro Police Department. It's my job to get our community safe. And so there's no mistake. The community includes you. I don't want to see any of you or your friends or associates in jail or in a body bag. And that's where it's headed. And we've got to interrupt this path that is occurring. So we know that the street groups, the cliques, the gangs, whatever you want to call them, is what's driving the violence. We're seeing it all the time. Retaliatory shootings over nothing. And so what we're doing at LMPD is we're saying, okay, we're going to go at this differently. When there's a shooting, we are going to focus not just on the individual who did the shooting, but anyone that they associate with for anything. Again, the goal is not to be arresting people. But what I'm seeing is the violence out there is incapable of stopping on its own. And that's not acceptable.
How y'all fellas doing? My name is Rose Smith. And I asked my husband to show this. That was my son, Cory Ace Crow. His nickname was Ace. He was a father of one son, 24 years old, forever 24. So he was murdered October 25th, 2014. My Ace. This is what I have that is my remembrance of my Ace. What the funeral home gave me as a gift, a blanket. I wear my angel wings because now my Ace, I consider him to be my guardian angel. His murder is still unsolved to this day. 7 years later, I don't know who, I don't know why. But I do know on that October 25th, he was fatally injured, but I was critically wounded. Every time I turn on the TV and I hear of another person being murdered, my God, it's like throwing salt on my open wounds. It's just, on that day, October 25th, my Ace got a death sentence. I got life. Life without my son. Life without my Ace. This is painful. My baby. Somebody took my baby. Never, ever did I see it coming. And not only do I got life without my Ace, I got life watching his son growing up without him. I recall one afternoon I was in the kitchen and my grandson has a little brother. And they were in there just playing. They was talking, walking through the house, just talking and playing. And I heard my grandson say to his brother, Sean, come with me. Come with me, Sean. Come on in the living room. And I stopped. I'm like, okay, where's this going? Because y'all know y'all don't be going to my living room playing, doing all that. Come on in the living room so I can sit on my daddy's lap. You see, I keep this blanket on my sofa. And that's where his son has to go to sit, my God, on his daddy's lap. All I could do, I just turned my head with tears running down my face. This is what my grandson has to deal with. That's why I'm doing life, having to see and watch his son and have to go to sit on a blanket. Really? Just please, I beg you, please don't let your mother, our loved one, have to walk in my shoes. Because these shoes are ugly. These shoes are painful. They hurt like hell. And the worst part about my shoes, I could never take them off. I could never take them off. Please, I ask you to heed the warning. Please, heed the warning. I used to tell my ace, and I'm going to tell you all, there's always a warning before destruction. Always heed the warning.